Well, so much for going on a fall foliage tour, you guys. Just turned into snow. Apparently it's winter, according to the UP of Michigan. It's like Christmas. What the heck, bub? What's up with all this snow? It's so pretty here. Holy cow. Blue and I are car camping on a forest road in the middle of nowhere tonight, and we're kind of doing that for two reasons. For one, forest roads are absolutely beautiful, and they allow Blue and I to walk a lot, which in the winter especially, I know it's not like technically winter yet, but it's pretty much winter up here, okay? And in seasons like this, it's nice to get Blue out of the car and let him run around. And forest roads are like perfect for that. Blue and I just walk and walk and walk and walk, and Blue runs and runs and runs, and he's off leash obviously, so it all works out. Reason number two being there's absolutely no cell phone service here, and I did that intentionally. I drove out of my way to come here because I've been feeling recently like I need a break from just my phone and social media. I just need a break. So I'm essentially forcing myself to stay in a no service zone. So I can't talk to anybody. You gotta do what you gotta do, you know? Sun's going down, pup. Time to go back to Rue, I guess. You hungry, pup? Sit. There you go. Good boy. Go get it. Also, I didn't go to the store or get any supplies. So I'm hoping for however long I decide to stay here, because essentially I'm just going to stay here until I feel better and I feel ready to leave the woods, essentially. So hopefully I have enough food to get me through the next day or two or 3 or 4 or however long I end up staying here, you know? I do have canned soup, protein bars, oatmeal, I think. So, we should be fine. But my fridge is entirely empty. And like I said, I didn't go shopping beforehand, so no service, no supplies in the middle of winter. Well, fall, but winter here, whatever. You guys get it. Let me figure out dinner. Cool, let's do it. Let's hope this tastes better than it looks. Dinner is served. It matches the leaves. Dinner matches the ground. You already ate, bub. I might have just goofed up because I think when I first got that cast iron, you guys told me not to put tomato-based products in it, and I just did. Oh well. This soup is okay. I kind of feel like I'm eating rubber tires. Like 3 out of 10, you know? Ooh. That is kind of nasty. It's squeaking in my mouth, like rubber. So that's fun. Never mind, I can't do it. I can't do it. Move. Ugh. Gross. Remind me not to buy that soup again. I guess the good thing about having snow on the ground is it cools off the cast iron pretty quick. Yeah, there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Morning! It's coffee time. Come on, Pepperloo. Let's go for a walk. Come on. There's something so peaceful about having absolutely no connection to the outside world. And I feel like I actually get this a lot where a lot of people are like, aren't you scared that you're in like no service zones and you can't talk to anybody and you're alone in the woods? And I'm like, no. Maybe that makes me a little odd, but for me, I feel like that's where I find like peace, and it's kind of like my little sanctuary, just being alone in nature with that dingus right there. Yeah, huh? Number one dingus of all dinguses. That's you. It's not even like I think social media is bad or anything like that. I mean, it can be. It definitely can be unhealthy if you let it be unhealthy. What I'm trying to say is I'm not trying to like get away from social media or run off into the woods with no service because I'm like affected by negativity, which is what I feel like a lot of people take breaks from social media for. I think it's more just like, I don't know, like sometimes I feel like my brain gets really clouded and then it's hard for me to be creative or to focus on the things I want to focus on because I get like wrapped up on like aimlessly scrolling and stuff like that. And so sometimes I just like to reset, you know, get rooted again, get into nature again. Right, bub? Spend a couple days just walking 15,000 steps with my dog, being alone. So yeah, I guess that's what this little trip is about. Just getting grounded again. And walking a lot. Almost 12,000. Not bad. Also, how is it already in the 5 o'clock hour? Bubby, where did the day go? See? Still eating grass, even though he's on probiotics. What is that all about? Your tummy is supposed to be feeling better, child. We have you on expensive probiotics so that you don't eat grass. He's just running away. He's like, whatever. I'm gonna do what I want. Look. Look. Bubby, come here. Drink of water. Bub, drink of water. He won't drink water unless I hold the bowl for him. It's so weird. Have you become a diva? The 1% Rule, great book. You should read it. This is exactly what I've been talking about. It says, your mountain is yours. Don't compare your start or middle to someone else's ending or you'll never endure. In a social media fueled all access world, it becomes easy to take our evolution and compare it with someone else's. Comparison is the thief of all joy. Like, ain't that the truth? Holy cow. Love this book. This is what I mean when I say Blue pushes me up against the wall of Rue. Like, Blue has 2 feet of the bed. Yeah. Your mom's pushed up against the wall, Bubby. He's like, I don't care. Look at this dude. Taking up all the room. I know someday I'm going to look back on these times and just laugh. Because, oh man, I'm sure once I get a bunch of room, I'm just not going to know how I used to do this. But right now, it's all we know, you know? Oh, wow, thank you. That was, wow. Bubby, you have sticks in your fur. How embarrassing. Are you saving that for later? Did you love being in the woods so much the last couple days that you were taking the woods home with you? I loved the woods too, Blue. Look, I'm not saying everybody needs to go out in the woods with no service and no services or anything. Like, you don't need to be as extreme as I am, but I highly encourage you guys and recommend just at least unplugging for a while. Like, I feel like it makes us more human. Not to get like super deep and weird with it, but just spending 2 days out here and having absolutely no one to respond to, not even having to worry about my phone or like where it is or what's going on, and just focusing on like being present and in the moment. I don't know. It's just, I feel like we almost need to make it more of a priority because of the type of world we live in, and everybody's so used to like instant gratification and being connected 24/7, and like that's all well and good. I don't know. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's really healthy to disconnect from everybody for a while, I guess is what I'm getting at. Wow, this is a very sharp nail. We need to trim this tomorrow. I think we're gonna have a more mild night tonight, which is nice because it's been like brutal ever since all that snow fell. But I think it's starting to warm up again. Not too much, because we don't like heat, but just a little bit. To where I probably won't need, you know, hand warmers in my socks anymore. Bubby, how does it feel to be the most precious boy in the world? Is that a lot of pressure on your shoulders to hold up such a title? Say goodnight, Pop. Boop. Sit. Down. Good. Go get it. Well, guys, we're completely out of water. I guess it's time to leave the woods.